Right, good morning my friends. I'm going to keep my voice down because normal people are in bed at this time, because it is, if I can see for that bright light that is shining in my eyes, it is 5:30 in the morning. Now, I'm off to North Wales to a place called Wen Car Park, and believe me, it doesn't look that great. It looks a bit grim, I have to say. In fact, there's a Pontins or something there as well. That's another story. I don't know why anyone would want to go there for a holiday. Might be all right, I don't know. We'll reserve judgment on that one. Anyway, I'm going to keep my voice down because, as I say, lots of people, normal people with petrol and diesel cars, will be in bed. Not the ones who've got electric cars, who've got to get up early to meet Geoff buys cars, and I've got to get there earlier to charge my car so I can charge it before I start the contest, which is going from North to South Wales. Who's that at this time in the morning? Taxi. Going from North to South Wales. We're going from Wen Car Park, which is at the top of North Wales, right down to Barry Island, which is at the bottom there. I don't think it's quite the furthest south point, but there are fish and chips there, so that's a good point. That's a good thing. Anyway, we are going to get there, and we're going to start at 9. It's 106 miles from here in Mansfield to Wen Car Park, and it's 106 miles, believe it or not, from Geoff Buys Cars house to Wen Car Park. But I've got to get there earlier. I guess on the flip side, with me being noisy, and my car's going to make slightly less noise than a normal car, a petrol or a diesel. Anyway, it comes to something when my car's actually quieter than a middle-aged, slightly overweight YouTuber from Mansfield, isn't it? Anyway, we're going round about the houses here. I want to get in the car because it is cold. It is about 189 miles in total. We're going to go through the middle of Wales, past the what's the mountains that we've got there? The Brecon Beacons, that's it. So we're going to go through there. Wales is an absolute charging desert, because I've done this before and there's not many charge points, or there wasn't when I did it last year. I don't know whether it's changed or not, so it's going to be an interesting one. I'll tell you a little bit more about the challenge when we get there. Geoff will go through it as well. We've also got to encounter the amazing 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. What absolute pillock thought of that, I've got to say. I'm going to ask Geoff more about that as well. If you're new to the channel, by the way, do hit the subscribe button, because this is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be diesel versus EV from North to South Wales. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, now the great thing is, my car, while I've been asleep recharging my batteries, if I can get this out, when I get this out, it's stuck. I'm not re-recording this, here we go. Get this out, there we go. While I've been recharging my batteries, my car's been recharging its batteries. So we'll get in the car and see what mileage we've got, etc. and get on our way. Come on. Right, come on, no time to waste, because like I say, I've got to find a charger, because Geoff's not setting off for about another hour yet, or about 45 minutes, and I want to get there, get charged, because I've got to get a full charge when I get to the top there, and I should have enough range to get down to Barry Island. And I have done my homework, and I have planned, and there is a charger down in Barry Island, so let's hope it works. Right, okay, so before we start, I've got 100% battery here, 226 miles of range. It is November when we're doing this challenge, so obviously we get less range from the car itself because the batteries are colder. In summer, you get a lot more range. You're probably losing about 50 to 60 miles, I think, with it being winter. We've got 107 miles to Wen Car Park in the north of Wales. 2 hours 42 minutes, 8:30 arrival. I'm going to have to try and charge along the way, because that's going to take range off, and I need as much charge as I can to get down to the south of Wales, to Barry Island. However, if that doesn't work out, we're going to have a half an hour break along the way, which is allocated for each driver, so it gives me chance then to charge up along the way, and also it gives Geoff buys cars chance to have a coffee and recharge his batteries as well. Anyway, let's get on the road, get on the way, and I'll update you along the way there. Hopefully we'll get light soon in another hour or so. It's 5:49 in the morning, so come on, onwards.
Oh yeah, Smokey Geoff is on the road and I'm smoking already. I've only got a quarter of a tank of diesel, so I'm going to have to fill up, but for me, that is not a problem. ETA, 8:30, there or thereabouts, but I've got a few bits I want to do anyway, so I am excited.
Get out of the way, cyclists! Pain! You're annoying! Get on the pavement on the cycle track. Look at them! Lycra-clad loonies! Now they're undertaking me! I bet they're councillors, and I bet in that backpack there, I bet they've got the sandwiches packed. Look at them! Councillors, that's what they are. They'll be councillors. They will. Get out, move. Oh. That's it. Move over. Lycra-clad loonies. Oh, I can't even overtake. Look at them. They're teaming up. Overtake. Come on, the speed cameras as well. They'd be breaking the limit in Wales. Look at this Tesla there, look, right up the backside of that other car. Come on. And the other car looks like a Nissan Leaf. See, they're in a clan of their own, Tesla drivers. He's probably racing back from some swinging party that he's been to last night. See, now look at him. He's undertaking. See, look at him, undertaking everybody. That's a Tesla owner. There we go, undertaking. Complete end. Now the Nissan Leaf is undertaking him. There's a fight on between them. I'm not going to undertake, I'm staying back. Look at them. See, he's got his own back. Is it a Nissan Leaf? What is it? Yes, it is. It's a Nissan Leaf. There we go, it was a Nissan Leaf against the Tesla. Wow, the Nissan Leaf. My first car was a Nissan, by the way, a Nissan Micra. And I have to say, I think I preferred the Nissan Micra, the original Nissan Micra, to that. And even on the back, it's got 0 emissions. 0 emission. Look at me, I've got 0 emission. We know, because it's a Leaf. There's another Tesla, look. I mean, look at it. It just looks it looks terrible, doesn't it? Who designed that thing? It's awful. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Not going to undertake you. Come on, why don't you move into the left-hand lane, Mr. Tesla? Welcome to Wales. Croeso I Gymru. So we've got Geoff buys cars on the phone, or today we will call you Smokey Geoff.
Smokey Geoff, how you doing, fish and chip bandit?
Fish and chip bandit. I've already found out the best fish and chip shop in Barry Island, and we're gonna go there. And now, since you've known me, you are gonna put on about 4 stone.
Well, I'm already carrying about 1.5 stone that I don't want to be carrying, and this is not helping.
Listen, you can't go on a diet when you're with me, definitely not. Anyway, I'm in Wales, you're in Wales. I've not come across any 20-mile-an-hour speed limits yet, and I have to say, what blithering idiot thought it was a good idea to make a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit in everywhere, a blanket one?
That would be here, Mark Drakeford. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about that, actually, I reckon. But it's not great, is it? It's not great for getting around.
No, more about that. Well, you say this, actually. It's your saying. More about that later.
Yeah, quite.
What's your ETA?
8:45.
Mine's 8:43. So I'm going to get there before Smokey Geoff.
Funny. I am feeling exceptionally smoky today. I was just sat in some traffic, and yeah, I don't know if the Mercedes is smoking more than it was last time we met, but I mean, when it's going and moving, it's fine. But if we have to idle anywhere, or particularly if we have to crawl in traffic, I'd advise that you were in front of me. Oh,
hang on. Wait a minute, Geoff. I'm coming to my first 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Here we go.
That's exciting.
Oh, this is... Oh, you're taking the mick. This is... I mean, look at this. I could walk faster than this. This is a joke. What was his name? Mark Drakeford.
Yeah.
What a complete... I'll beep this out. But Mark Drakeford, what a complete end.
Well, he's on a mission to destroy Wales. So he's doing a pretty decent job. I mean, if the goal is to destroy... Oh, my fuel light has just come on. If the goal is to destroy Wales and destroy the Welsh economy and destroy the spirit of the Welsh people, he's doing fantastically. 10 out of 10.
I mean, is the guy wired up in the head? He can't be, can he? Because I mean, what's the idea behind it? I mean, is it to stop pollution? Well, that's not going to work today, because the slower you go, I've seen, it's going to get even smokier. So that isn't going to work. So I'm not sure what it's for. There's got to be a reason behind it, unless he just thought...
You know when someone's pregnant, they eat a lot of food and they say, I'm eating for 2, right? Well, I'm polluting for 2.
This is, I have to say, because I've got an electric... You're kidding. The speed cameras as well.
Now, the word is that these 20-mile-an-hour speed limits are not actually legally enforceable, but I'm not 100%. There's definitely some questionable stuff that's gone on with putting the 20-mile-an-hour limits in. Now, if we had one of those Michelin spotter's guides, do you remember those books that you used to have when you were a kid or when you were on a road trip? You're looking for damaged, vandalised, or graffitied 20-mile-an-hour speed limit signs. Try and capture one on your camera.
Right.
And red kites flying around. Red kites flying around and vandalised 20-mile-an-hour signs.
Well, interestingly enough, my car tells me the speed limit. Okay, I've got 2 speed limit things here. One on my dashboard, that is the Porsche one, and one on my Waze. And the one on the Porsche dashboard says it's 30 mile an hour. However, the Waze one tells me it's 20. So what am I supposed to believe? The signpost says 20, so I'm going to go with the signpost, and there are speed cameras, because we'll talk about it later, but it's just, do you know the word for it? There's one word for it, for the speed limit and for the guy that actually enforced the speed limit, and I'm going to say that is pathetic.
Well, this is the thing, it was for safety and pollution. And what people found when it was first introduced, and I'm not sure if this is still happening now, was that particularly older people were so confused by the speed limits. Instead of driving at 20, they're all driving around at 14, which was causing more crashes. So in the week that they rolled out the 20-mile-an-hour limit, people were telling me they were seeing more crashes than they've ever seen before. Good news, I've just seen my first 20-mile-an-hour sign.
There you go. I mean, I tell you what, you've got the smoke coming out of the back of your car. It's more smoke. I followed you in Bakewell, and the slower you went, the smokier it got.
Exactly. We're in a good car for today. The Benz is going to do well. It's going to do its bit for polluting, for all the stuff that you're not polluting.
I mean, I can understand a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit around schools, etc. Absolutely fine. We both have children. But back there was no need for 20 mile an hour. There was no school. So it's just pathetic. So there we go. Anyway, stay on the phone, Geoff, because I'm going to see you in about 21 minutes or 25 minutes.
Deal.
Yeah, and this looks, what a wonderful place this looks. Anyway, onwards. Right, so another 20 mile an hour speed limit and speed cameras as well. I've got to say, this is absolutely painful. It's ridiculous. 20 mile an hour. I literally could cycle faster than this. If I had my bike with me, I could get on it and I could overtake the cars. Honestly, the guy that actually thought this and dreamt this up, I don't know what he was on at the time. He must, people of Wales, he must hate you. He must really, I'm going 22 now, look. So I'm actually, now I've got a white van up my backside, right? 22, I need to take it down to 20. I'm trying to concentrate more on the speedo than looking where I'm going. Absolutely ridiculous. There, we're coming out of it now. That is pathetic. Honestly, that's dangerous. I'm trying to go, gotta go 20, gotta go. How could it you can't, it's, what buffoon thought that was a good idea? Ridiculous. Right, so there's a sign back there, right? It says, now I've seen signs before that say, please drive carefully. In Wales, however, please drive slowly. Doesn't matter if you drive like a complete buffoon, just drive slowly. You can drive slowly and still knock people over because you're looking at the speed limit, making sure that you're trying to do the right speed at 20 mile an hour, so long as you're driving slowly. That's just a ridiculous sign. Please drive carefully. That's how it should be. And you shouldn't need a sign anyway. You shouldn't need a sign to tell you to drive carefully, because you should be driving carefully. It's an irrelevant sign. It's pointless, because you're telling people to drive carefully or slowly, and the people that don't drive slowly or carefully are not interested in it anyway. And they're just rubbish drivers. Good drivers just drive carefully all the time. So pointless signage, pointless. Right, so I've just gone past a place there, or through a place, which I think needs to change its name, because it's called Vroom. Vroom, vroom. Sounds like an engine roaring, doesn't it? Which for Wales really, well, it's not really appropriate anymore, is it? I mean, if we're going to be politically correct, let's just change the name of it. What could we change the name of it to? Are we going to go up here? Is this the right way? Talacre, that's it. There we go. No charging point round here. Right, let's go meet Geoff and then get on our way. I'm looking at this. My speed limit on here says 40, but on there it says 20. So what are we at? Oh no, that says 20, but there is a signpost that says 40 here. I'm confused. Wales, what are you doing? Oh no, there we go. We're down to 20. Right, here we go. Back down to 20. Here we go. Really, really slow. This is unbelievably slow. So this is what it's like to drive at 20 miles an hour. There we go. Porsche Boxster. What a waste of a car around here, that. 20 miles. Oh no, hang on. I'm doing 22 there. I need to come down here a minute. It's so difficult to try and keep to 20 mile an hour. And this is ridiculous. 20 mile an hour. It's it's comical. Welcome to Talaka. Please drive carefully. There we go. At least that says carefully on that one. Hang on, it's a 20 mile an hour. That leaf is going faster. These leaves are blowing faster than my car at the moment. Honestly, this is absolutely painful. This is ridiculous. It is so slow. You could literally go to sleep driving at this speed. This is dangerous. And you're keeping your eyes on the speedo all the time. Right, here we are. And I believe we've got here before Geoff buys cars, Smokey Geoff. We're at Rybud, Rybud Notice. Car park will be locked at 4:30. Right, here we are in the car park, waiting for Geoff buys cars. Right, so Geoff has just turned the milk float on. Geoff has just rang me and he said he's found a door open. What's going on? He's just rang me and he said found another car park that's actually near the beach. So I thought, right, okay, we'll do that. So we're going to go and meet him. Pop that phone in there. Right, let's get out of here. Private land, by the way, in case somebody said I was touching my mobile phone. I'm not. I don't do anything illegal. I think I might have gone 1 mile an hour over the speed limit for about 2 seconds. Very difficult to keep to it. Right, where are we going here? He said he found another car park. Well, where is it? Where is it? Where's it taking me? Oh, come on, we'll find him. Onwards. I'm not sure where he's brought me. Probably the tide will come in a minute and the cars will get washed away. But there we go. Anyway, I'm going to pull up, get some photos. Hope there's nothing behind me there. It looks very barren. It looks like we shouldn't be here, but there we go. I'm sure we should, just as long as we'll come back and the cars will be floating or something. He's filming me up there. What's going on here? Right, come on. Let's turn this milk float off. It's showing as if I'm in the sea. Come on. Right, here we are. Look, and here he is, the man himself. Geoff buys cars.
Glamorgan, good morning.
Smokey Geoff.
Smokey Geoff, it was a little bit smoky on the way up here.
It was. It looks like we shouldn't be here, Geoff.
It does.
What's it? I mean, there's remnants of water here, look.
I think we're okay. I think it's a car park and it closes at 9 o'clock. It just looks like you shouldn't be here, but it's fine.
Right. There's lots of water around though. Looks very marshy.
It is very marshy, but we've got to go see Taycan Lighthouse because that is the most northern point of Wales. The lighthouse. Yeah.
Right. Can we walk out to it?
We'll go find out.
Onwards.
Let's do it.
What you got me doing already? Good grief. Oh, I've gone from Tenerife, Benidorm to...
Yes.
It's freezing.
It is cold, isn't it?
Oh my word.
Tell you what though, it's a lot warmer than the weather forecast would have us believe. It's about 12 degrees. The wind chill is impressive.
It's very windy. I don't know whether you can hear us actually, but I can see a lighthouse.
But when I jumped in my car this morning, I thought how unseasonably mild it felt.
It was, yeah, it was a little chilly to start with, but that was early in the morning, but I thought it was going to be colder than that.
Yeah.
But, oh, we can see the sea and lots of wind. Wait a minute.
You could charge your car off
I can charge my car off those wind.
Get your cable.
Yeah,
I'll wait out for you.
Plug it in. I wonder, now then, question. All those wind turbines out there,
Yeah.
how much power would they produce compared to a coal factory powered plant?
I've no idea. It's quite windy today, but every single one of those wind turbines has a lot of oil in it to lubricate it, and that oil needs to be changed each year, and it's a lot more than you'd think.
Really?
Yeah,
So
genuinely.
there's still oil involved.
Quite a lot of it.
Good grief, there's loads of them, look. Come and have a look. I don't like sand. Oh my word, it's fresh.
The tide is out, so we can touch the lighthouse. The
Right.
lighthouse is technically the most northern part of Wales.
Right, let's go touch it.
Hands on the lighthouse.
Hands on. Double filming, look.
Yeah,
You're
I know,
filming.
right?
Hey, I've not done this before.
Filming on my film.
You're filming me, filming you, filming me.
I clicked my button by accident with my thumb. It didn't film. Right, hands on the lighthouse.
First one to the lighthouse, let's go. Unbelievable! I'm getting sandblasted here. Wow, this is actually a really nice view. Just hope the tide doesn't come in while we're at the lighthouse. How quickly it comes in and then we get stranded, the cars get washed away.
These are the ancient steps to the lighthouse that the Vikings would have used when they did their YouTube challenges. Let's go!
Onwards! Look at him go! What's going on here? Oh my word! What is going on? I don't want to fall down a sinkhole or anything. My goodness! I'm not overly comfortable with being on a beach because when I was a kid, round about, I think I was about 8 or something, on Bardsley Beach I think it was, or Grange over Sands or somewhere like that, and I fell down a sinkhole and my cousin Stephen from Leeds, who you might be watching actually reached in and get me out. I've gone down this sinkhole. He's up there. And I've never been comfortable with it since, to be fair. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to try and get over without getting wet now. I don't know, I'm not comfortable with this. Oh, I'm a city boy. Oh, hang on. Geoff's used to this, living in Cornwall and stuff. I think I might have to put the camera down a minute. How do I get around there? I can't. It's a bit slippy. You're better than me at this. This is not a car challenge. What's all this about? This is not a car. I didn't sign up for this. Hang on. I hope I can get away quicker than the tide comes in. There we go. There's a lot of foam and stuff. Hang on. There we go. Good grief, it's windy. I made it. Oh my word. That's incredible. It's a bit windy. Good grief. Yep, the tide's coming in. Just to let you know, the tide's coming in. So we better move quickly. That's Wales, let's go. Onwards. Oh, it is coming in. Right, let's go. I'm following you.
Right, we head out to the end.
Yes, it's coming in quickly now.
Now we're all right. Then we get a little selfie at the end.
Okay.
In the lighthouse, and then coffee.
Yeah. It is. Wait for me. I can't wait for me. Wait for me. Hang on. Man, it's windy. What's going on here? I'm putting the camera down. I fell. My foot's all wet and I've got stuff on me. I've had enough. I've had enough. I haven't even started yet. My foot's wet. I fell.
You stacked it already.
What part of a car journey is this? A car challenge? I never signed up for
It's
this.
the most northerly point you had to get hands on the lighthouse. That's the rule.
You're used to all this seaside business, aren't you?
To some degree, yeah.
Yeah. How fast does the tide come in when it comes in?
Ah, you'll be alright for a bit.
A bit. Come on, onwards.
Actually, that's a good shout.
Take a little shell look.
Beautiful.
I'm following you.
Yeah.
I'm tired, I'm going to let you talk.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What I've got?
Smokey and the Fish and Chip Bandit.
Smokey, Geoff and the Fish Chip Bandit. So,
Are they available in the merch store?
They will be. Yeah, I haven't got around to doing that yet. I've been really busy.
You never get around to doing your merch.
No,
Come
I know,
on.
I know. I just make videos. Right, we have got hands-on the Lighthouse, which means this is the most northerly place that we could put these two cars. I don't think we can get any more north in Wales without doing something illegal. So, just come around the back a sec. I can't even work out which one is the most northern car right now. They're dead even.
Could yours be more, I think yours is probably more north.
Depends where north is. North has got to be that way, hasn't it?
I can tell you.
Both...
Wait a minute.
Go on,
my Apple
on your
Watch.
phone. Do it on my phone. Oh,
Here we go. North
Yeah.
is...
It's got to be straight out there.
north is that way.
Right, in that case.
You are the most north.
Slightly more north in my Benz. So the plan now is to... Basically, you've arrived with only half charge, right? What's your range left?
120 for a guess, I think.
Okay, I've got 40 miles. So coffee,
Yeah.
and then we'll start for real.
Right, but we're going to have half an hour, remember?
So we have a half an hour mandated stop. So you can have half an hour across the day, essentially.
You can have more.
Yeah, you can have more. So if I want to take 5 minutes to fill up, and then 10 minutes to get some photos, and then maybe 10 minutes down to get some pictures of some red kites, and then another 5, that's fine. Or I could do all half an hour at once.
Yeah.
And then I'll see you at Roos.
Roos.
There's nothing at Roos.
I thought we were meeting at the coffee shop at...
Yeah, but
Barry
the
Island.
most southerly point is Roos, but the coffee shop at Barry Island is pretty damn close because there's nothing at Roos.
Right, there's not much here.
No. Coffee, charge, diesel, go.
Onwards. Oh, right, so I have got 133 miles of range. So, let's get out of here. 54% of battery. So we're going to have a coffee. It's only 9:30. We did say we wasn't going to set off until 10. God, that was refreshing. I've got sand all over my feet now. I'm going to have to bang the mat on there. Let me go around here. I don't want to bottom the car out before we start. Okay, and then we'll set off on our way. So come on, onwards. Cannot see. Right, so I'm just ordering 2 lattes, 2 bacon butters from this lovely lady here who tells me that there have been people stranded at the Lighthouse. And what concerns me more, what was your name, sorry? Bev. She said people have actually got stuck because there's quicksand there. So, Geoff, living on the edge. Anyway, we're going to have 2 bacon butters with brown sauce. So, I'm looking forward to this. Would have made for an interesting video, wouldn't it? I'm stuck, Geoff. Right, okay.
Morning.
So, morning. We've got the bacon butter there. We'll make this one quick.
Yeah,
We've
go on.
already done a full showdown on Geoff, so you can have a look at that. And I want to get my bacon butter before it gets cold.
Yeah.
So we're going to make one stop along the way, which is an allocated, you said mandatory 30-minute stop.
Yeah, we have a mandated 30-minute stop.
Yeah. And that,
Which will appease all the people that are saying you have to take a break when you're driving.
okay. And we can do that. You don't have to do that in one slot, one
Yeah.
go. You can do it in. You can break it up into bits, or if you've got an electric car, you can't break it up into bits because you have to need at least half an hour to get some charge in. I've got 133 miles roughly. I'll tell you when I get in the car. I'm going to have to take my charge very quickly, my break very quickly and charge it because I've done north to South Wales before and it's a charging desert. There's
No charges.
there are, you're going to get your evangelist going, I think you'll find along this here at the back of this bakery there's a charger.
Yeah.
Which,
top secret location
Top
that
secret.
everybody knows about in the EV
yeah,
community.
yeah. And at some points, and at some places in Wales, I don't even think they've got electricity.
It's a bit like that. It's a bit like that.
So we're going to go, what route are we going to go?
Well, there's 3 options. You can go down the M6, which is boring. You can go via Hereford, which goes past my house, and I don't want to do that because I came from there this morning.
Yeah.
Or you can go down, eventually via the Brecon Beacons, which is the plan.
Can't say that now.
Can't call them the Brecon Beacons. You have to call them the Brecon Brannow. Brecon Brannow something.
Mountains.
Mountains.
That's it.
Yeah.
We've got the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit to
29 mile an hour speed limits. Lots of cameras.
Lots of speed cameras.
Probably average speed limit as well.
Yeah.
188-ish miles it is to do.
Yeah.
And I'm starting with I'm pretty much out of fuel.
This could be interesting because you said you've got showing zero fuel, 0 miles.
It's a bit concerning because it was showing 40 and then we messed around in the car park for a little bit and now it is genuinely showing 0. So I am starting from flat.
That'd make a great video, wouldn't it, if EV saves diesel?
If we have to go out in the Taycan and get a little can of diesel.
Get a little ton of that would be good, wouldn't it?
But you're starting on, you're about halfway charged, aren't you? So you're going to need
charged.
a little charge, 20 minutes?
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and plan this one because I'm in with a good shout with this one, I think.
Yeah, I think you are.
Use my time wisely.
It's not as clear cut as the John of Groats Land's End because it's a shorter, you know, it's a much shorter journey. It's 4 hours. You could both technically do it in one hit.
Yeah.
But I think it's quite fair to start the way we're starting. I'm empty, you're on half charge.
Yeah.
Start with breakfast.
Now, we're not going to the... I want to get my bacon butty. So we're not going to the south. The most southerly point of Wales is actually
Roos, which is 6 miles from Barry Island, but there's nothing there.
So we're going to meet at Barry Island, basically
yeah.
Close enough, and I can do some fish and chips because I like fish and chips.
You like fish and chips? I mean, we are Smokey Geoff and the Fish and Chip Bandit for today.
Available in your merch.
Available in the merch store. By the time this video goes out, they'll be on the merch store.
There you go. I'll put his merch store in the description down below. Right. Anyway, we're going to drink the coffee. Get the eat out, tuck in. You can do it. We can eat
Lovely.
on camera. You know what I mean?
I don't like eating on camera.
You don't?
I feel very self-conscious when I'm eating on camera.
Can you do like a thumbnail, like a ooh?
Oh, you're doing a food review?
I'm not really, no. But just
last time you made me make a load of noise and then I looked like a right twerp. But that was fun. That was because I got you back with the sausage.
Yeah, you did. I saw that. So
and on that bombshell.
Yeah, we'll see you in a minute. Ooh. Right, let's get Geoff starting his dirty diesel up. Smokey Geoff. Not much smoke coming out there, Geoff. Yeah, give it a bit of a rev. I know you don't want to use too much diesel.
It does it off roll.
There we go.
It's clean as a whistle, that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. You're polluting for both of us.
Yeah. Well, I've got to do my bit for the planet because your car isn't holding up its own weight. So.
Exactly right. Well, I will see you at the coffee shop in Barry Island.
Fish and chips next.
Fish and chips. See you later.
Bye.
Right, we can do this. So 119 miles of range, 54% of battery. So let's crack on. What have we actually got? It's not actually telling us the amount of miles we've got, but on this, I'm using Apple Maps because that's what Geoff's using. I don't like using Apple Maps, but at least I know we're going the same route, so all is good. Right, come on, onwards, my friends. What time is it? 10:30. It's going to take about 5.5 hours, apparently. I've got to stop and what is going on here? 54%. Is my map working on here? Right, sorry about that, but, oh, flood, hang on a minute. Leaf flood, here we go. Turn left onto Nant Drive. I think this is the right way.
In 4.5 miles.
Yep, okay, we're going the right way. Right, sorry about that, the battery ran out, believe it or not. Anyway, let's get on the road now. As I say, I'm gonna try and not charge. It's showing a charger just here, but I've got 116 miles of range and 52%. So I'm going to try and get a little bit further because I don't like using Apple Maps. I'm lost without my ways. But I want to get a little bit further so I haven't got to worry really along the way. I'm sorry, but people of Wales, this is absolutely ridiculous. Back there, right, it was an open road with nobody on it, a main road, and it was 20 miles an hour. You need to stand up and say something to these people and just say, look, this is not, it just does not work. I'm looking down at my speedo thinking, oh, 20 because there's cameras everywhere. It's ridiculous. The only word, my dad would use the word, it's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Honestly, Where was the guy's brains when he thought this one out? Because there's got to be something behind this. It's ridiculous. Right, come on. I would say onwards, but you're not going to go anywhere. I mean, the sheep move faster than this. Wales, the only place where sheep are faster than the cars. £20 mph again. It's actually getting me really angry. 20 mile an hour. Oh. Honestly, I'd have to, if I lived in Wales and I was a resident of Wales, I'd have to leave. I would have to leave because there is no way that I would put up with this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, tweet. That sun's bright. Tweet. Just send a tweet out and do something about it. Legally, obviously, but you can't accept this. If you're from Wales, what is your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the 20 mile an hour speed limit? Only answer if you're from Wales. A place called Mould there. That's what you'll get on your car by the time you've got out of the 20 mile an hour speed limit. It's ridiculous. If you're from Wales, just pop in the comment section down below what you think of it. Do you agree with it or not? It's just silly. Here we go. Just got off to start. 20 mile an hour again. 20 mile an hour again. I mean, oh, good grief. People of Wales, you know, I love the Welsh. I used to go out with a girl from Wales, actually. First ever girlfriend. But this, it's making me hate Wales. Look at it. Oh, I want to scream. There's a tailback of traffic here. It's what's going on? It's got to be an April Fool that they've forgot to lift or something. Honestly, if I had my bike here, my electric bike, right, my Super 73, in fact a normal bike would do it. If I had a rally racer or a racer, right, I could overtake the traffic. It's building the stress and the anger up inside me, which is not good when you're driving. It's dangerous. Can you not see what is happening here with 20 mile an hour speed limits, electric cars? It's all about restricting, in my opinion, restricting freedom of movement. That's all it's about. I'm getting angry. I can't do it. I've just 20 mile an hour again. I've only just come out of the 20 mile an hour. Now the speed cameras. I tell you what, your government must hate you with a vengeance. Honestly, they must absolutely despise you to do this to you. It's beyond the realms of any sanity whatsoever. Oh, 20 mile an hour again, and we've literally just come out of it. You can't go anywhere. Ah, 20 mile an hour again. What is going on? You'd never get anywhere. This is So this is actually quite interesting because I'm at 37%. I've got 80 miles of range, and I've got Geoff Bly's cars right on my tail, right behind me. He literally has caught me up, and I can see him in the rear view mirror. Right, we're at 60 now, so I could do with some charge though as soon as possible. He said he stopped and put £50 worth of fuel in, and he stopped for about 2 minutes, so I need to stop, and hopefully if I can find a high powered charger I won't need to stop any longer than half an hour, maybe to 40 minutes tops, and then try and catch him up. And he's also said that his range has gone down, so he's only going to get there with about, oh, in fact, here he is now. So he's actually on the phone now. So you're on camera, Geoff, so you may have to stop again.
It's coming back up now, but I need the loop.
Right, you need the loop. Well, there's a charge around here somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm beginning to panic a little bit now, because I'm thinking I don't want to go through the middle of nowhere with no charge. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably quite a good point. So what's your range now? 90 odd miles?
79 mile, 37%.
79. Hang on, doesn't that mean you've gone through quite a bit of range on the way down from the coffee shop?
Yeah, and we've got 157 miles to go. So
that means that the 20 mile an hour speed limit seems to have impacted your range.
It will, yeah, because it's not the optimum speed that you've got to go at to get the most amount of range. So you're using oh, look at the smoke coming out.
Yeah,
oh.
I know. So it does that when I accelerate from a stop like that. So I need to do that in front of you so we can get it on your camera, because it is quite ridiculous when it backs up like that.
It's if you could see that, it was literally, you left a cloud of black smoke behind you.
If we get a bit where I can go past yours and dual carriageway, we'll get that on your camera, because it's quite embarrassing.
I've got to get, I think it's great. I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's the middle finger to, who's the guy again? The buffoon that thought 20 mile an hour.
Good. Other than that, my car's running rather lovely. So it's just literally that thing that it does, and the smokiness when you're idling. Other than that, it's a lovely car. And it was 800 quid. You know, it's a very cheap car for what it is.
800 quid. Oh dear. Well, I tell you what, when I bought this car, my money went up in smoke, so there you go.
Well, I'm still enjoying sitting behind a Taycan. Did it on the last trip, and I'll say it on this one. It's a great looking car.
It is. It's got a good backside on it, I have to say.
Yeah.
Now I just need a charge. I need to find somewhere to charge. Now I shouldn't be getting range anxiety at 78 miles. It's like,
no.
I'm getting.
That's a quarter of a tank, isn't it, really? I mean, that's more than a quarter of a tank. So that's like me having range anxiety. That's more than a quarter of a tank.
Yeah, well,
wow.
What the map does on here, you've got a blue line where it shows you basically your range and where you can go to, and also how many charging points there are. Do you know what? I reckon there's a charging point here. I reckon there's a charging point here. What is this? What is this place? I'm going to pull in here, I think. I think this I'm going to pull in here, I think. Yes, there's a charging point. I'm pulling in here. Right, milk float off. It's 11:39. Okay, so 11:39. Remember that. Let's go and charge up, and then we'll get on our way. He's got to charge. He's got to fill up again, maybe, but he has to make that mandatory stop for about another 28 minutes. Enough talking. Let's get out of here. Right, this is going to be costly, I reckon. £45 authorization charge. And it's 85p per kilowatt. Right, plug into the car. Okay, really heavy. I think I should have pulled a bit further forward, but not wasting time. There we go. That's going to make a mark on my paintwork there, isn't it? I have to T-cut that out. Right, okay, that's plugged in. See what it's doing on screen. This is a bit where I start getting worried now. Please insert into the car. Connection timeout in 1:29 seconds. Come on. Says it's running. Ah, here we go. Right, so it's working. Quite a lot of charges here, actually, to be fair. So I'm going to nip inside. I don't know whether I want a coffee, because that means I'm going to stop for another wee, and I don't want to have to stop along the way, because that's where I'm going to be able to catch Geoff back up again. Honestly, if you saw the amount of smoke that come out of his car when he passed, I wish I'd got it on camera. It was literally just black coming out the back of it, like it is from a steam train. Unbelievable. Come on. Now then, for all you people that say cash is king, what do you think to this? A cashless establishment. Your cash here is worthless. It's worth nothing. Which is odd, isn't it? Because is that not illegal in some way? Don't know. Comments down below. Hello.
Hello.
Just a latte, please. Thank
Absolutely,
you.
yeah.
To go, thank you.
There we go. Would you like any sugar?
No sugar, thank you. Now then, we've got a view of the channel here.
Oh, right.
You live in Wales,
Yes, I do. Yes.
but you are not from Wales, but you live here.
Yeah, we've lived here for about 4 years now.
4 years.
Retired to move down to Wales.
20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Now, we don't condone anything illegal, by the way, before we start. Abide by local laws, etc.
Yeah.
But what do people think of it?
I think generally they can't see the logic in a number of places. Now, where there's a school, where there's a hospital,
Correct, yeah.
and it's justifiable, then that's fine. But there are other villages and small towns where part of the town is 30
Yeah.
and the same town goes to 20, and there just doesn't seem any logic around that.
Is there any petition against it? Or
Oh yeah, very much so. It's been signed by more people than voted for the Labour Party when they were last re-elected, and it's going to be debated next year. Yeah. The other thing that I would mention is that there are times when you can be in a national speed limit zone, and it goes from national speed limit to 20.
I saw that earlier on.
Yeah. And that's dangerous.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
You begin to get sort of like angry with it, etc. as well.
Yeah, very much so. And it can be really quite frustrating, particularly, I think, during busy periods like holiday time next year, when we're looking to take a lot of visitors.
Yeah.
It's going to slow everybody down in the towns. I just feel
It'll have an effect on businesses as well,
Yeah,
won't it?
absolutely. I don't think businesses welcome it particularly, to be fair, because they're concerned about losing revenue and customers.
Do you think they'll do a U-turn on it?
Oh no.
No.
I think I think it's cost in the region of £33 million to implement it during the cost of living crisis. And there's no way that they're going to raise another 33 million to
Turn back around on it.
Back, yes.
It's absolutely mad. It makes me not want to. I love Wales and the people of Wales, but whoever brought it into force. It was. Jess keeps telling me who it was. It was the minister.
Yeah. Oh God, I just forget his name now. Mark Drakeford's the.
That's it.
He's the main man.
Yeah.
But he has a transport minister.
They must really hate the people of Wales to enforce this.
Yeah, pretty much so.
It's
Yeah.
absolute madness, honestly, absolute madness. But anyway, thank you very much. I'm going to try and get to South Wales, but it's going to take me about 3 times as long through all the 20-mile-an-hour speed limits. So I'll say onwards, but slowly. Right, okay, so we are now on 5 to 12. Let's see how we're doing. 64%, charged at 12:41. Come on, we need more charge, go faster. Now, let me grab my coffee. The evangelists are going to say, only charge to 80% because it goes slower after. However, that means I'm going to have to stop again on the way down, which is what I don't want to do. I just want to get to my destination. I don't want to have to be stopping again, which is the annoying thing really. But anyway, could be worse. We have got a fairly fast charger, so I'll drink my coffee. There's a little seating area and place to sit under as well to keep out of the rain in Wales. Quite interesting conversation though there, because about a U-turning on the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I said it's not going to happen. There's no way that they're going to U-turn on that 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Honestly, if I was living in Wales, I'd have to leave, to be fair. But then again, leave to go to England, and then they're going to probably follow suit as well. You mark my words, they will follow suit, because as I've said before, in my opinion, electric cars and all this speed limit, etc., is a way of reducing people and limiting people travel, because that's what they want to do. They just want to limit people travelling. They want you within a certain area and nobody travelling around, unless you are the elite and you can fly around in jets and do whatever you want then and drive your armour-plated Range Rovers, etc. But I'm just saying that's only in my opinion. But if you open your eyes, it's fairly clear to see, but I could be wrong. See what this coffee's like anyway. Got a funny taste to it. Not the best. Oh. Looks like it's finished. Oh dear. Right, 99% charged. There's a noise coming from the bottom of my car. I don't know what that is. Have a listen. Anyway, we'll go with it. Let's stop this now. How do we do that? View progress. It's come to, my word, £47.94. How do we stop that? Tap your card again. So £47. There we go. Let's stop that. £48. 48 quid. Good grief. Are you sure you want to stop the charging session? Yes, I do. Do I get free Vaseline with that as well? That's insane. Stop. Stop then. It's still going. Yes, stop it. Got some extra money out of me. Right, let's unplug this and get back on the road. Okay, there we go. Go on, close, that's it. Right, come on. Come on then. Oh, right, milk float on. 48 quid. Right, what time are we on? 12:25, so we've taken over half an hour. Oh, it says we're at 100%. There we go. So 100% battery, and what are we on? 12:25. So I say, let's get back on the road. Apple CarPlay. Come on, connect. There we go. Right, it's now saying we've got 162 miles to go, 3 hours 58. So, that's trying to take me a different way now though, that's wrong. Anyway, let's get on the road, come on, onwards. Ha! Geoff boy, Smokey Geoff. We're calling you Smokey Geoff today.
I'm down with that. How you going, Fish Chip Bandit?
I'm 99%. My sat nav keeps trying to reroute me, so I keep going, no, I want to go the longest route through the Brecon Beacons. So I keep I don't know whether yours keeps doing that. I'm not used to Apple Maps, but anyway, hopefully it's working. Looks like I'm going through a mountain range. Anyway, I'm at 100%. It cost me £48.
£48?
£48.
That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, yes. £48 to get to, well, what was I think when I stopped I was about 70 odd miles, so yeah, and it's
£48 for what range? Full range, 207 miles?
219 miles of range now, and when I stopped, I can't remember what it was. It was not far off when I told you. I think it was, I can't remember what it was it about 70 miles or something? So extortionately expensive, really expensive, but it is instant.
Well, of course, you already had range in the pot, didn't you? So you just paid £48. I think you said you were on 79 miles. If you're on full now, you've just paid £48 for 130 miles.
Yes, and I didn't even get any Vaseline or KY jelly free with that either.
No, there is no signal in Wales, mostly because there's a lot of sheep and something. But that's wow.
Anyway, you are breaking up. I don't know whether you can hear me. Can you hear me? I think I've lost him. Wales, your mobile phone signal is terrible. Your roads are slow. What's going on? Anyway, I think I've lost him there. Right, we're gonna move on now. I'm not going to stop again. I may stop if there's a nice view, just to quickly capture the view for you guys, and if we see anything along the way. But yes, extortionately expensive there. Nice windy roads here now, so I'm just going to enjoy the driving, and hopefully we'll get to see some sights along the way. But yes, very expensive, not cheap to charge when you are on public charging networks. I've got no mobile signal at all now, but I do feel quite at ease because 217 miles of range, 153 miles to go to our destination, and we should get there at 4:30 when it's about dark. I'm gonna have fish and chips, but that'll be on a different video, so I'm looking forward to it. Come on, onwards. Right, so we're in another 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here now, and they've got speed cameras up, so I mean, oh, this is painful. This is really painful. Oh my word. Right, 15 miles, stay on the A494. Funnily enough, my car is still showing 30 miles an hour, but it isn't, it's 20 because the signposts are there, and you've got speed cameras back there and there. So yeah, obviously the car needs to update. Right, I'm just going to keep going. We're now doing 19 miles an hour. Here we go. Nice little town or village or whatever it is. Here we go. Can't see any more EVs. Can't see any more EVs. No. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I'm the only EV in the village. Anyway, I'm sure I'll get told off for that. Oh, we don't speak like that here. You're not far enough south or something. Right, come on, onwards. Right, just quick stop, very quick stop, because I've gone the wrong way. We can still get there, but this is absolutely gorgeous, so come and have a look at this. Right, here we go. Don't know what lake it is. Where are we? At, what is it? Lyn Tegid. Lyn Tegid? Lyn Tegid. Anyway, enough of that. Back to the MacMobile and back on the road. Right, milk float on and onwards, my friends. Wow, some beautiful places. I guess really the good thing now about Wales is you don't really need to stop because you're almost stopped anyway going at 20 miles an hour, that you can just look at the scenery as you go by. There you go. Is that camera crooked? I think it's a bit crooked, that, isn't it? There we go. Blimey, there we go. Right, come on, onwards, my friends. Right, sounds like you're stopped.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying a relaxing poo.
Nice, you're on camera. Well, I don't know whether I'll leave that bit in. I'm not sure whether that'll make the cut or not. Right, so Geoff just sent me a message. He's had to pull over because his stomach's not good. So it was nothing to do with the laxative that I put in his coffee earlier on. So I'm now getting my toe down. 60 mile an hour speed limit here, but obviously sticking to the speed limit. But the roads are nice, they're clear, there's hardly any other traffic on them as far as I can see yet anyway. So this might be the first race where I could actually win, because now I'm catching up on him. So hopefully his stomach keeps churning for a while. Right, come on, onwards. So I came through another 20 mile an hour speed limit back there, and there was also a sign for elderly people, you know, with the sticks, with the walking stick, and I was looking out for them because I respect the elderly, love the elderly. Used to love my mum when she was 90-odd-year-old, little dear. So I was keeping my eye out. I thought, no elderly people there, all clear. And then all of a sudden, two of them walked by me. How mad is that? Now then, you are on camera. Are you relaxed now?
I'm much more relaxed now, back in my car and on the road.
Excellent. That laxative that I put in your coffee worked treats.
Yeah, I've just done a piece to camera saying that the EV community have somehow clubbed together and poisoned me.
Now then, while we're on camera, a little bit of education for you here, right? Are you ready? Can you hear me? Lost him again. Wales, what's the matter with your signal? You need more mobile phone transmitters. Spend money on that instead of 20 mile an hour signs. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, come on, onwards. We'll speak to him later. So I was just getting a nice move on there, up that hill, the steep hill, then back to 20 miles an hour again. It's comical, this. Honestly, people of Wales, I can't understand how you're actually letting this happen. I don't understand it. Surely everybody should just speak out and club together. It's beyond the realms of any sort of sanity. Come on, you're going, it's 20 mile an hour speed limit here. Go. There we go. That's about 20 mile an hour. So, you know, whatever way you look at it, I've just been thinking, whatever way you look at it, if you are doing long distances in an electric car, there is no doubt about it, it is going to take you longer to get there, because Geoff's still ahead of me. He's taken his half an hour. He may have taken a little bit longer actually, but my charge time there, it was ridiculous to try and get up to 100%, and you're going to get the evangelist saying, oh, you should only charge to 80% anyway, and then find somewhere else along the way. There's not very many chargers along the way to get to South Wales, and the last thing that I need is to be stranded in the middle of nowhere. So I want a full charge, so I've got peace of mind, and that's what you want. You want peace of mind when you're on a journey. You want to enjoy the journey, and EVs take all the enjoyment out of it. They're taking away any sounds, any feeling, any emotions with the car, all taken away from you. It's just gone. They've taken the enjoyment of driving away. My mum used to say, driving is about enjoyment. She used to love it, but it's just taken away. They're just taking away everything. It's roadworks, 20 mile an hour speed limits, diversions, electric cars. I mean, really, if you open your eyes, you can see clearly what's going on, in my opinion. It's just absolute madness. It's crazy, and we're just going to let it happen. And then you've got the evangelists that somehow seem to be supporting them. It's like, oh, electric cars, yeah, they're great. No, they're not. In fact, I've said this on a couple of other videos. It does make me wonder. I've gone into the comments where you've got the evangelists and they're waxing lyrical about their electric cars, and you go into their comments and into the username, and it's basically a number. It's not really a username of the YouTube account. It's only just been made up, etc. Like a couple of months ago. There's no movies on that channel. There's nothing about it, and it makes you think, is it just automated bots that are saying, yeah, electric cars are fantastic? Where are these real people? I know you've got certain other YouTube channels that wax lyrical about electric cars, but again, it does make you wonder whether there is a hidden agenda behind them and somebody's actually paying them. I'm not saying that they are, but you know, it does make you wonder that. But it just, honestly, it's crazy. Is this a speed van here as well, in the middle of the road? Don't know whether it is. No, I don't think it is. It's crazy. Anyway, I just want to get there. 119 miles to go, 2 hours 57 minutes, and estimated time of arrival is 4:39. It will be dark when we get there, but hopefully that fish and chip shop will still be open, because I'm wanting my fish and chips from Wales. I've had them before and they're good. Right, come on, onwards. I found a signal, and I'm recording you just to let you know that this message is being recorded, and I've got my
Yes, same.
and I've got my high-vis jacket on. Right, well, okay, I can educate both viewers now on both channels. I've learnt how, I'm going to teach you how. First of all, I've learnt the word slow in Welsh, which is araf, right?
Yeah.
Because I've seen it so many times, it's been drilled into me. And also, I know now how to pronounce Welsh words. Are you ready?
Yes.
I need you to do this. Pretend you're clearing your throat. You've got some phlegm in your throat.
Yeah.
Like a and that's basically Welsh. I think I'm going to get annihilated by the viewers from Wales. I love you, actually. Don't have a go at me. I'm just.
Hang on, I'm gonna have a go. Hang on. Listen. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. So, Dale, where you said that Wales is a pointless country because you can't go over 20 miles an hour and you can't make a phone call. And you proposed that we chop it off and let it float off into the Irish Sea.
Did I say that? Did I say that? Have you got that on record? Oh, you've got that on record, actually, haven't you? Obviously, I mean, yeah. I take the people of Wales off of it first because they're lovely. But the gentleman that's put this 20 mile an hour in force, etc., you know, the councillors and the politicians, etc., they've basically made it a pointless country now because you can't go anywhere, you can't move around. Pointless. It's also wet, damp, and it's been a bit grim along the way, but it would have been beautiful in the sunshine.
Once again, it's frustrating because we had those limits earlier on today when we were in 20 mile an hour limits, and I was thinking this could be a really, really beautiful scenic drive, and then the clouds closed in and we get this duvet of grey above us. No, hasn't happened.
Duvet of grey makes it sound comfy and nice, but it wasn't more. It was more of a bit of pea soup, basically, as we used to say. But I just want to get there now, and it's just annoying because Wales, actually, on a serious note, has got fantastic driving roads, but you've taken them fantastic driving roads and basically made them rubbish.
I think the thing is, where you are at the minute, it gets better after that, and the roads are smooth and fast and they flow better. But where we've been all morning, there is no flow at all. And then when it does flow, you flow straight into a 20 mile an hour, and then you're all wound up again.
Well, that's Wales now. By the way, I do love the people of Wales, just in case, because I know I'm going to get annihilated. I've got people of Wales, I've got subscribers from Wales, but I'm sure they agree with me. It's now just absolutely ridiculous. I had a pheasant walking over the road, and I had to slow down for it. And it was basically going faster than me.
It's wild, and I'm noticing a lot of cameras. There are cameras everywhere, so each time into one of these little villages there's very questionable sort of cameras. So the tracking of people in Wales is, yeah, it's nuts. So I've just come through one now. Again, camera very high up on a big pole. What's it for? What are all these cameras for? Odd, isn't it?
I've often wondered that, because I've seen them and they're not speed cameras by the looks of it. So what are they doing? What are they watching? What are they looking for? What are they monitoring?
Well, this is the thing, and people that like to look at life with a rosy outlook would say things like, oh, they're ANPR cameras, automatic number plate recognition cameras, to combat county lines drug dealing. But if that was the case, then we'd solve all the crimes and the police would be doing a fantastic job. But that doesn't really seem to be happening. It seems to me that they're going up everywhere, and my theory is that they've already...
I think I may have lost him. Yep, there we go. That's Wales. I think I've lost you. Yep, we've lost him. Come on, onwards. Right, so I've just spoken to Smokey Geoff, and he said he's still got 10 minutes banked, so he's got to take a 10-minute stop. He's about half an hour ahead of me, so it looks like I'm going to turn up about 15 to 20 minutes later. We'll see. I do need a wee myself, but I'm going to try and just find, I don't know, a 20-mile-an-hour sign somewhere and have a wee against that or something. And then I'm not saying do that, by the way, and I'm not going to do that. It's a joke. So I'm going to find somewhere to have a wee, and then as quickly as I can just get in the car and get there, because like I say, he's got 10-minute bank, so it's going to be, I'm still going to be behind him, but I just want to get there while it's light, to be honest. So come on, onwards. $20 miles an hour. 20 mile an hour. I mean, good grief. This is absolute madness. I could actually have a conversation. I could open my window. The lady with the pushchair there, with the pram, I'm not going much faster than her. Absolute, this is just nuts. Keep it to 20. Going. It's difficult to keep it to 20 mile an hour, I've got to say. It really is. I mean, you do get to look out the window a little bit more and go, you know, see what there is, etc. What we got here? Gunner's Cake Shop. How do we get this? I've been to this. I'm sure I've been to this on the last place over there. I think I might. Was that a roundabout? I don't know what that was. That's strange. Did I go the right way there? I don't know. Was it a roundabout? I think I've been here before, actually. Where are we? I don't know where we are. Tell me where I am. I don't know. Don't know where I am. Somewhere in the middle of, it doesn't tell me on my map. Let me find out on my map. Let's have a look where we are. Manual zoom. Let's zoom in. See if it says the name of the place. There we go. My car's hiding it now. Let's have a look. Radar, is it, or something? Radar? Let me know in the comment section down below. Come on, onwards, let's get there. We have got 2 hours and 9 minutes left to go. 86 miles in total. Stay there, Laurie, because I want my wing mirror. We are now at 2:34, and we're going to get there at 4:42. Still need a wee, but I'm going to keep going for now. Henoid elderly people. Another elderly people sign. Right, come on, onwards my... Oh, 40 mile an hour. Oh, get in.
Proceed to the route.
Proceed to the route. I know. I'm having a wee. I'm going for a wee. Right, quick stop for a wee. 2:39. I'm just going to park up, run in, go for a wee, and then we'll crack on and get on our way. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a minute. Milk float off. Stay there. Oh, right, we are back. Oh dear, that's better. I was going to get a Greg's sausage roll or something. Basically, it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere, but there is a Greg's there. Right, proceed to the route, which I'm doing. Okay.
Turn right onto the A47.
Right, we're away. Turn right. Okay, back onto the road. And let's get out of here. Where's this car going? Right, okay, well, I need to go that way. So, now this is actually where electric cars come in handy, because we can accelerate out of here at speed. Wow, blimey, these are going fast. Come on now, I can't see. You're in my way, move out the way. Come on. Here we go. And go. Away we go. Whoa. Oh, there we go. We are away. Onwards, my friends. Just as you think you're getting going. 20 mile an hour speed limit. There we go, 20 mile an hour. Green door. Mountains. Post office. 20 mile an hour. I mean, this is, I mean, come on. It's not even funny, is it? I mean, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the speedo here, and I'm doing this, and I know you're going to say, oh, you can put your limiter on, but you got to faff around with all that. Then I can't be bothered with it. It's like, 'cause it's set up for cruise control, but the cruise control, I think, can you use cruise control at 20? Let's have a look. No, it's not doing it. It's not. Why is it not doing it? Is it doing it at 20? Come on. 20 mile. No, it's not. Oh, blimey, that's bright. I've got, okay, so I've managed to set my cruise control now at 20. There we go. But then the car's parked, so I'm having to take the cruise control back off again. Oh, it's just I'll just keep it manual. Absolute madness. Right, we're coming back out to 30 now. I don't know how you put up with this. I'd hate it if I lived in Wales now. I'd absolutely hate it. Right, anyway, come on, onwards, back up to 30. Whoever thought that was a good idea obviously must have been off his head on something. Oh, I'm happy because I found a breakfast bar in my door pocket, and I've eaten that. I've got my Ribena there. Now then, I'll tell you what, if you are in Wales, definitely do not get an electric car, because I saw two signposts back there. One said say no to pylons, and the other one said say no to wind turbines. So where are you getting your electricity from if you're not got any wind turbines and you haven't got any pylons? So I've got to say, by the way, Wales, it is a beautiful place. You've got rivers, you've got lakes, you've got mountains. It's fantastic. You've got a Greggs back there as well, and also a Burger King, and I even saw a Starbucks. Anyway, see you in a minute. Get off that keyboard. You're not allowed to drink while you're driving. It's Ribena. I'm just having a swig and my car's driving itself. A little bit like a Tesla. Right, come on, onwards. Oh, just as I was going, good. 20 mile an hour. Again. You ruin it for me. Look at this. I am doing 20, we've got Geoff buys cars on the phone again, Smokey Geoff today. I am doing 20 mile an hour and it's painful. I was I was just getting a right good go on there, and it was like, and then it stops to 20 mile an hour. Now it's coming back out to 30. I've found out as well, I'll tell you what, in fact, I'm going to have a word with Geoff. Come on, onwards. Bloody Teslas. Here we go. A lycra-clad loony. Right, give you a bit of an update. First of all, Wales, by the way, joking aside, beautiful place, absolutely gorgeous. It really is amazing. I actually think in many ways it's just as beautiful really as Scotland, or a little bit more in places, but I haven't been to everywhere in Scotland yet, so I'm sure I get the Scottish saying no, Scotland's much more beautiful. Anyway, everywhere's got the nice places, hasn't it? England's got the Lake District. What have we got here? Is that a dam or something? Wow, have a look at this. Don't think you can see it on camera there, but very nice. Anyway, let's give you an update. Okay, so 44 miles left to go, 1 hour and 6 minutes. 4:47 arrival. We're at 95 miles. We've got 95 miles of range left, 44%. So plenty of charge. Going to charge when we get there as well. Apparently there are some charge points near where our destination is, so while I'm having the fish and chips and doing the chat with Geoff, hopefully I'll be able to just plug the car in and then charge up, because I've got to get all the way back then to Mansfield tonight. So that's going to be, well, that should be fine. If the chargers are working, we'll be absolutely fine. The thing is, it's cost again though, isn't it? When I'm charging away from home, it's extortionate. It really is ridiculous. It works out more expensive than petrol or diesel for the time being. Wow, do you know what? Absolutely gorgeous. Just look at see if you can see the scenery. It's getting dark now. Right, so Geoff just called me. He's almost there. I've got another 47 minutes to go yet, and he's also got another few minutes to take. I think about 8 minutes or something, the mandatory time that he's got to stop. So he's now taking time out to go to the Gavin and Stacey house, and he's going to go there, and then hopefully from there he'll go to the coffee shop at our meeting point. But he did say that his fuel light has now come on. It's used quite a lot of fuel, obviously with all that black smoke that's coming out the back of his car. That's burning fuel, so it's going to cost him to fill up again. But again, I think I'm going to lose on price here with what I paid for the mileage at Instavolt back there, and also down here. It depends how much it's going to cost me down here to charge up as well, so we shall find out. Speed cameras, there we go. You must have more speed cameras in Wales than anywhere else in the UK. Unbelievable. Right, anyway, getting dark now. I'm getting hungry, and as I say, 24 miles, 46 minutes to go. Come on, onwards. So, getting dark. Don't know if you can see me, probably a bonus if you can't. This is a dual carriageway, and it's 50 miles an hour. He's obviously not taking any notice of it. We're coming out of it now, but been 50 mile an hour on a dual carriageway for the last 2 miles with average speed cameras on it for no reason. It's madness. Right, come on, I need a wee again. Right, well, we're at Barry Island. I'm how many minutes late?
I think about 40.
40 minutes late.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a theme going on.
It's a bit of a theme, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
this was a much fairer challenge with the way we set it up. It was a one hit, it was less miles, it was a fixed stopping point. I felt like it was going to be close, but well, I mean, we'll work it out whilst we eat some food, but I still don't know where you lost 40 minutes.
charging.
Charging?
Yeah, that's what it was, the charging, because I needed enough charge to get down here. You had your half an hour anyway, but it took me longer than half an hour to charge.
Yeah. And then you got wee stops on top of that, I suppose.
Yeah. Tell you what I have learnt from this thing, though.
Go on.
So far, from just coming through Barry Island.
Yeah.
And I'm going to dub this bit out, beep it out. This place, you just said it. This place, in fact, you say it.
I didn't. I arrived here and I said, this place is lovely. I'd like to stay here for longer. It's a shame we're not staying the night. That's what I said. It's exactly what I said when he pulled up.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything else.
No, it's wonderful, isn't it? What a lovely place. Right, I'm going to let you lead me to the charge point.
Yeah.
Then we'll sum this up on your channel and on mine. We'll do a quick one on mine, but a little bit more in depth on yours. And then, because I've had enough. I just want fish and chips. Come on, onwards. Right, let's see whether we can see the amount of smoke coming out of the back of Geoff's car here when he takes away. There we go. It's very smoky, I have to say. Let's get across there. Okay. Oh man, I can smell that smoke. Oh dear. Right, I don't know whether you can hear me. So the chargers, there's no chargers there where it actually said there were. So we're going to have to go back, park up. I've got 65 miles of range left, so we're going to have to eat, and then what I'll do is charge up on the way back because I've got 28% left. So that looks like what is going to happen. Is that right? What's going on here? What's going on here? Going over the... I don't want to get punctures. There we go. I hate them things with them spikes on. Right, we're going to go and park up anyway, and then we're going to go and eat, sum up the journey. I think we can park here actually. Right, we'll park up and I'll see you in a minute. We need fish and chips.
Sustenance!
Sustenance! I wish I had a petrol car. I wish I had a petrol car.
Can you go put a pound in Zoltar and see if he'll solve it for you?
Well, I'll tell you what, look what we found.
Can't believe we missed those. Are these the
Charles,
ones?
these are the ones that work. Well, let's go and see where they can find the fish and chip shop, which is up there.
50 kilowatt, is that
And then,
good?
oh, 50 kilo, is that all it is?
Yeah.
It's not majorly fast, but it would have been all right. But let's go and find the fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
Right, I can't charge there. It's 50 kilowatt, that.
Is that like trying to dribble diesel into my car through a straw?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Instabot on the way back. Pay through the nose, get some Vaseline, and then get back. Let's go get these chips.
Where are you staying tonight? Are you going home or are you...
I'm going home.
I thought you were... Oh, so you're not going down towards London?
No, not tonight, not now. I'm going home.
You got a decent drive back then?
I have.
How many miles is it?
I don't even want to look.
It's probably it's a little bit past me, I think.
Might have to be 2 charges.
I think you'll be on a double charge, yeah.
Oh no!
Lots of Krispy Kreme donuts and coffees.
Yeah, even more. Well, isn't Barry Island lovely though, isn't it?
Yeah, we like it a lot.
Lovely.
We like it a lot.
Right, so I've actually left Geoff in the pub and I've come back out and I thought, do you know what? While I'm having fish and chips, I'll leave this charging. So we've got 45 kilowatt. What have we got here? Come on. 28%. Right. Charging slowly. 48 kilowatt. Oh, let's have a look at the time we're on. We are on 5:30 at the moment. 48 kilowatt. So better to leave it charging. I'll lock it up and then we'll get back to Geoff, and at least the car's getting some charge in it. So come on, onwards. It's on 28% at the moment. Probably slow, but at least we'll get some in it. I'm hoping if we're an hour there, because I'm going to try and drive back to Mansfield and get it back all in one go. Anyway, come on, back to Geoff. Right, back at the pub. ordered fish and chips.
Hey, is it coming?
Boofies or boffies? Oh, there we go. Boofies. Thank you very much. Fish, thank you. Brilliant.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Like any sauce, mayo?
Some ketchup, please. Thank you.
And brown, please. Have some
And brown.
There's brown sauce.
Brown sauce.
Brown, yeah.
Okay. God, I'm not reviewing these. What have you got there?
I've got a giant
Just
burger.
pinch the brown sauce off the table.
Thank you. I've got a giant burger.
A giant burger.
Don't tell your followers, but I can't eat fish and chips as often as you do.
Well, there we go. Look. Hey, come on, give us a thumbnail, even though I won't use it. Come on. Ooh, give us more of a. Oh. Can you do it in a Welsh accent?
Right.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm gonna eat my burger now. Thank you very much, dude.
There you go. That's lovely, isn't it?
Can you leave me alone now so I can eat my burger?
Right, there's the fish and chips. There you go.
How's your batter, Lee? How's your batter?
It's there, isn't it? There you go. It's there or there. Ow, it's hot. There we go. Going to do more of a wrap up and a roundup on Geoff's channel. I'm going to eat this, then come back to you outside when the car's charged, etc., and update you on that. But if you do want a full roundup of it all, I'm not re-recording it twice. Head over to Geoff's channel. His will be up, no doubt, before mine anyway, because I've got some fish and chip ones coming up. And also some Christmas dinner ones. So head over to Geoff's channel, put his link on the end and in the description down below, and you'll see a full roundup of the journey, etc. And where the downfalls of the EV comes in. Because again, I did try my best, although the evangelist will say, "Oh, you didn't do it right. I did something wrong, apparently." But there you go. They always say that.
It was a much closer thing today, though, wasn't it? So it should have been on a shorter trip. And you're here.
Yeah. I got here this. Yeah, yeah. I did actually make it this time. a little bit late, but there you go. But anyway, I'm going to eat this, relax, and then head over to Geoff's channel. But I'll see you guys outside in a minute. I've left my car charging. Hopefully, it will be quicker anyway. I've just gone past what 6? It's 5:40 now. So charge when you can.
Charge when you can, when you have to. Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, grubs up. See you in a minute. Right. So we are back at the car. We're going to do the outro on Geoff's channel, a little bit of a sum up, so make sure you subscribe to Geoff. I'll go back to my car in a minute and show you what we've actually got charge wise. Now then, we need to see Smokey's Geoff here. 1 second.
I'm going to try and show you the smokiness within the parameters of the law. I'm going to floor it. In theory, it should do its party trick.
Right, give me 1 minute then. Hang on. Wait a minute. Here we go. Onwards. Actually, that is, oh man, that is insane. Oh, I've got to get over here. That's awful. That's really bad. It gets in the back of your throat. That's absolutely mad. Right, here he is again. He's going to do one more. It's still smoky from here. Right, hang on. Okay. That's not healthy.
No. Well, it's all right because it's behind me.
That is really wrong. That's so bad. So my sister actually bought me 2 coasters, and I'm sure she won't mind me passing one over to Geoff, because I thought, you know what, we could have matching coasters. You can have one on your desk,
Yeah.
and one on mine. A little bit before your time, this car.
Oh yeah.
But very special for me. So there you go.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Your favourite, isn't it?
It's a Ford Capri. I've got one as well. So we've got one
Excellent.
on my desk and one on yours.
I appreciate that. I will be making a video next week about the new Ford Capri, and I know you feel the same about it. So.
Less said about that, though. It's not even a Ford Capri, is it? By the
not.
way, I've just played the footage back of your car.
Yeah.
What have you got to say about all that smoke?
It's behind me now. It's behind me all day.
That's bad.
Yeah, all right, okay. So I will admit, it could probably do with going into a garage Still get here half an hour before you though.
Yeah, and mine's still charging.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, see you in a minute. Right, okay, so it's all charged up. I'm ready to go home. I don't need to stop on the way back, only for a wee. So, well, if you want to see what the journey's like, I'm not going through, I just want to get home. My mouth tastes of that diesel, by the way.
You're still moaning about that.
It still tastes of your car.
Now that I've seen it on film,
Yeah.
I'm more keen to take it to a garage.
Yes, probably that. Either that or the junkyard.
Well, we'll see what the result is. Yeah.
It's done its bit now.
It has done its bit.
It's done its bit.
No, it hasn't. It's still got to get me home.
Once it's got you home, then that's it.
Yeah, then that's it.
If you want to see the outro of how everything was, head over to Geoff's channel. I'll pop the link on the end. I'm not doing that again, so you can look at it on this video.
All the results and all the details and all the numbers and all the times are all on that.
Yeah, so head over there, subscribe to Geoff, subscribe to me if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
And if you have suggestions for what we should do for the next one, stick it in the comments.
Yeah, brilliant. And now I'm going to get in my car and I'm going home. And I don't have to see. I charged 2 hours, was it?
I mean, we've had some dinner. You're fully charged.
Oh, not that bombshell. Goodbye.